Alright, so I'm in about 125 miles west of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I thought I'd just show you real quick what I'm looking at. There's even a train back there, that's cool. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like 30 degrees out here and windy. So I'm going back in the car. Oh. Pretty. Okay, so shit. I don't know how to make this work. I think that'll work. So New Mexico, it truly is the land of enchantment. The first thing that happened when I crossed the border was a tumbleweed went right across the highway, and it was magical. And then the speed limit ups itself to 75 miles per hour in New Mexico, which is awesome because I'm making great time. Once I got out of Texas, I got to Albuquerque really quickly, and then now that I'm leaving Albuquerque, I'm getting to Arizona really quickly, so it's really cool. So I stayed with Annette's cousin, Gretchen, who lives in Albuquerque with her boyfriend, Trevor, and their cat, Gremlin, and I had a great time there. They're both biologists, and they're both pretty dorky, but in a really cool way. Trevor is really, really into birds and plants, and Gretchen, her thing is plants and wildlife as well. And I don't know exactly what they do, but Trevor's in grad school for like bird stuff, and he's also an artist, and he has a couple paintings of birds that are just incredible. They like put my work to shame, and not that I've ever really tried to paint a bird, but I'm sure it wouldn't be as good as Trevor's bird. Yeah. Oh, and when I got into New Mexico, it started snowing, which was beautiful. I mean, the geological aesthetics of New Mexico are just, oh, I love New Mexico. I love driving through it. On the way out here last summer on that road trip, I like slept through all of New Mexico, so, and it was south. It was like southern New Mexico, and I'm going north and then curving down to Phoenix. And so last night we made dinner and had like local beer, and all of the ingredients in the dinner were like locally grown food, and I don't know, they're just very like hippie dippy, and I was really comfortable there. Their cat is so cute, and I thought it was named after, like a gremlin, but it's really like a type of plant or something. So that's very funny. And then later in the evening, a couple other people came over for the dinner party, and one of the guys' name was, what is his name? Levi. Yeah, Levi. And he's also a biologist, and he is in grad school, and his concentration is on amphibians and reptiles. And so he had tons of interesting things to talk about. Like, he's going to Cuba next month to search for chameleons, and he told me how they like search for them, and it's easiest at night, and they use like really bright bike lights, and they just go around, and I guess light reflects off of chameleons differently than off of everything else, and that's how they find them, and then it's actually easier to find chameleons at night. And we all got stoned and watched this video on reptiles and amphibians to a soundtrack of like Pink Floyd or something like that. I actually made a video of it last night, but I'm not sure I'm going to post that on my blog because it's like 10 minutes long and it's just a bunch of like stoner talk, but maybe I'll post it on there, but not in like this series. So I didn't get the tattoo, but I realized that I want to get it. I wasn't so sure if I wanted to get this route tattooed on me because Oklahoma City sucked, and the drive to Oklahoma City sucked, and the drive, from all the way until I got into New Mexico. So through Arkansas and through Texas, all of that was just grueling, and I don't know, it just wasn't fun. But I did have a really great time in Nashville. I had a really great time with Shay and Carbro, whatever, North Carolina, where that school is, that college. And then I had a really great time at Caswell Beach with Connie, Huck's mom. And I had a really great time in Albuquerque. And I know I'm going to have a good time in Phoenix because it's Patrick's birthday and I get to go to his birthday party. So despite the fact that Oklahoma City wasn't as fun as I would have liked, the rest of this trip has been really great. And so I realized that I do want to get that tattooed on me. And so I'll probably do that when I get into Orange County. This whole experience, I mean, the last 8 months, I'm so glad that I did all of it, and I know it was the best thing for me, and it's been quite the adventure, and I've seen a lot, and I've met a lot of people, and it was just, I focused a lot on myself. I needed that, and coming back to California like a different person, and I don't really see how someone can't be a different person after experiencing a big loss. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm just glad that I've done all of this, and I should represent it on my body. And yeah, so I'm pretty stoked right now. I'm pretty happy. I just love New Mexico. And I'm at a pretty high altitude, so it's freaking cold, and there's ice patches everywhere. I mean, snow patches, not on the road, but in the mountains and stuff. And so the whole Amy surprise thing, I'll give you an update on that. After I relight my cigarette. I talked to my friend Duck yesterday, and I told her that I wanted to surprise Amy for her birthday and that she should help me out. And she told me that tomorrow's her birthday. And, well, I already knew that, but tomorrow's her birthday, and tomorrow is also the Super Bowl, which I didn't know. And every year, our mutual friend Jenna throws a Super Bowl party. And so Amy and her family, and Duck and her family, and Jenna and her family, and some other friends and their families will all be there. and that's where Amy will be when I come into Orange County. So Duck's gonna help me. I'm gonna like drive over there and like, you know, hide my car and then hide out, and then Duck's gonna go get Amy, and then I'm gonna surprise her and be like, yo, and then so that should be fun. Because not only will I get to just see Amy, I'll get to see a whole bunch of people. It might actually be a little overwhelming, but that's the update. And yeah. All right. Bye, New Mexico.